Good morning. Rise and shine. There's a look at the Byward Market, 87 George Street, and our building. You'll notice that we've got some rain, some sleet conditions today, so you might want to consider taking the umbrella when you're heading out the door, which is fine even if you're biking to work, which we're going to be doing all month long, and then we'll set a trend and then it'll continue on.
Exactly.
It is Bike to Work month, and joining us is Elise McCann, who's the Enviro Center Assistant General Manager. Great to have you here. And Jess Wells, who's the Program Coordinator for this.
Thanks.
So let's get, right off the bat, what does this month entail? What is it about?
So Bike to Work Month is an annual collaboration between Enviro Center, the City of Ottawa, and our great local sponsors. And sort of the goal of the event is to encourage all residents to, dig that bike out of the garage or out of their basement and try taking it to work at least once during the month. And if you pledge to do so, you are automatically entered to win some great prizes from our sponsors.
It's almost about just a reminder saying this is available. We're trying to have incentives. So if they head to the website, they'll take a pledge.
Exactly. So this is the first page of the pledge site, and it's here, basically individuals. And it's very simple. You just fill in some information, and then you create an account in 2 quick seconds. Oh, mine's already entered. But so, for instance, Elise, after you do that, you set it up, and then you put in what your goal is for the month. So Elise has pledged to do 100 kilometers, which is basically 1 ride a week. She lives in Elmer, so it's about 20 kilometers both ways. And so then you enter your distance today. So because we biked in today, let's say 20 kilometers, and then you save that. And then on the bottom of this, it's not working. On the bottom of the sheet, it will show you usually
the tally of how much you've done.
How much money you've saved, how many kilometers you've saved, your greenhouse gas emissions, and then it'll keep a running tally for you as an individual. You can also create a team for your workplace, or CTV Morning could compete against the news show, and you can see who gets the most kilometers and that kind of thing, and you can track your whole team. And then it goes on the front page of the website as well as the total counter for the month.
As people are doing this. And there's a prize to win. I mean, there's a grand prize of a bike.
Yes.
But then there's also helmets and things that go with it.
Jackets, tons and tons of prizes this year,
There's a ton of information that you can find on the website, but we're also kind of bringing the attention because when you see this running around on the street, you kind of have to ask, what is this all about?
Yeah, so this is the Bike Mobile, and this year we're taking the opportunity to pledge right to the public. So we're going to be at 8 different locations across the downtown core, connecting with workplaces. We're going to have free juice, free coffee, free reflective material for bikes, maps, as well as the opportunity to get the workplace toolkit. So we'll be all across town, and people can find out where we are on Twitter and Facebook, and join us.
Now this is something I remember because we talked about this last year. What was the result? What was the vibe that you got from people that said, I'm going to take the pledge and I'm going to do this for the month? Does that continue usually on?
Yeah, we find that, as soon as people try it once and they get the bug and they realize that they can do it, they don't need a lot of gear. I cycle to work like this, little raincoat, you can just do it. So once people get their bike out, they feel comfortable on it, and they give it a try, the trend usually does continue. And it doesn't have to be every day. Like we said, if you do it once, you feel great, you save a bit of money, and it's really worth giving it a shot.
You tally up parking, you tally up the gas, you tally up the, there's so much that goes into it that I'm sure people have found that at the end of the month, it's almost like, wow, there's the result that, plus they're active.
Exactly.
Do we throw in the fact that they're active in there as well?
You feel great when you get to work, you feel alert, you feel like you've enjoyed the beautiful city, so it's a fabulous way to get around. So
there'll be 8 locations. Are you going to let us know where this is going to be, or if you even head to the website, you'll know?
Head to the website and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We'll be giving away prizes, so come join us. And
the website that you want to go to be able to take that pledge is called biketoworkottawa.com.
Right.
Biketoworkottawa.com. Take the pledge, and then you're entered definitely to win a ton of great gear and some fun items as well. There's lots of information there as well.